guys and girls, welcome back. I'm Paul, this is my YouTube channel, Paul1962. Okay, doing a question and answer session today, answering some of the comments and questions that we've had in the comments boxes. First off, I'd like to say thank you for the amazing support. The feedbacks and comments you've left are brilliant. They really are. It's what gives me the inspiration to do this channel. It's what motivates me. And I wouldn't have a channel without you guys. So thank you. You are fantastic guys. Really are. Okay. A couple of viewers want to meet up. Sammy and Sue. I hope I got your names right there. I'm not sure on the pronunciations. Can't speak English anymore. Really looking forward to meeting you guys. Really looking forward to shooting some video with you. So that should be some great fun. Really looking forward to that. If anybody else would like to meet up, be in the video, drop me a comment in the boxes below. Let me know, and we'll see what we can do to meet you. I am hoping to be at the Porsche night on the 24th. I'll confirm that a little nearer to the date. But at the moment it looks like it's good to go. And I also will be at the classic car event at Leeds Castle in Kent. Not sure if I'm going to be there on the Saturday or the Sunday, and I can't remember the dates off the top of my head, but it is on the website. So have a look on the website. No, wrong, not the website, I apologise. On the Facebook page, have a look on the Facebook page, and it is on there under the events. I'll confirm which day I'm going to be there a little bit nearer the time. Guys, thank you for the support on the Facebook page. Thank you for the support on the website. It's been brilliant. If you've got anything you'd like to add to either of them, just the Facebook page, just drop it on there. That's the idea of it. The website, just let me know or email me and I'll stick it on for you. That's what they're there for. That's brilliant. Okay, Nick, I haven't forgotten you, mate. I'm waiting for a mechanic to get back to me because I want to understand the real-time readings a little more that you get on the OBD readers. Because obviously understanding the readouts that they're giving while the engine is running is quite important, and I'm not 100% on that sort of thing. As I say, unfortunately I am old school really, so while I do understand the basics behind the modern electronic systems and engine management systems, I'm still trying to learn more about it. I've been talking to a mechanic, but he's on holiday at the moment, so I'm hoping he'll get back to me soon and we can follow up on that. Okay, Gavin, I'm glad the video helped. Gavin had a problem with his bonnet shut, battery flat, and he watched a video on getting the bonnet open, which can be troublesome on a Boxster, which I'm sure he will confirm for us. But what he did point out, a little tip he gave, and I put it on the website and on the Facebook page, his battery was so flat that what he actually did was left the spare battery, the donor battery, in the car overnight. So essentially it trickle charged his car battery enough to operate the central locking and unlock the bonnet the following morning. So if your battery is absolutely as flat as a pancake, you can trickle charge it through that fuse as well as just using it to get the bonnet open. So there's a tip there worth knowing. Thank you very much for that, Gavin. Thank you very much for sharing it with us. Again, anyone's got any tips they want to share, anything they've come across, let me know. Right, now then, on to the main question of today. And this question comes from Robert. Robert wants to know how to change the oil air separator. You said you can't even see the bolts. Right, I have done a video on it, Robert. I'm going to put the link in the bottom of this video, and I've already put the link on the comments box that you commented in for you, on the reply there for you, and a couple of other links for a couple of other videos. The major problem is, as you realised yourself, there's so little room around the oil air separator, we couldn't even get the camera in there. It is a job you can do. It is a very, very fidgety job. It's a job where you can't manhandle it. It's all feel, so you need to have a good feel about your use of the tools and that, because you're working by feel all the time. Now, I can't remember, to be honest with you, whether we got a small socket in there or whether we got a small spanner in there, but you can get one or the other in there, but it's literally like a kind of a quarter of a turn at a time. So it is a drawn out job. Although it's not a particularly difficult job, be prepared for it to be one of them frustrating, slow moving jobs. But it is possible to get your hand up there and do the bolts by feel. You have to find the bolts by feel and then undo them by feel. I believe there's 2 bolts. I've got a feeling it was over a year ago that we changed mine, and I've got a feeling that we did one of them from the top and one from the bottom. Now, once you've got, it doesn't get any easier once you've got the bolts out. Once you've got the bolts out, you've got to undo the little rubber bellows. Now, you only need to undo one end of it, effectively, the end that goes onto the engine. You can leave the other end connected to the oil air separator. But it probably took us to try and get a pair of point nose pliers in and undo like the spring clip thing on the bellows. Probably took us about 40 minutes, because again, you're working totally by feel. You kind of have a look, and then when you put your hand up there, you can't see because your hand's up there, so you've got to kind of, work totally by feel. But it did come off. We got the oil separator out through the top of the car when we took it out, but we did manage to, it did turn out, it's quite odd. It was easier to get the old one out, lifting it through the top of the car, but it was easier to get the new one in from going in underneath the car. And what I did, this is up to you at the end of the day, but what we did when we put it back in, we didn't use the spring clip on the bellows for the obvious reasons of trying to get the spring clip on when you can't see. We actually used the Jubilee clip because it was easier to get a screwdriver in there and tighten the Jubilee clip up on it. So that's what we did when we put it back together. The other thing is they modified the oil air separator, so unless your oil air separator has been changed previously, and this is like another one that you're replacing, the top pipe that goes between the air intake and the oil air separator will be about 1 inch, 2.5 centimetres too short. Now, we temporarily extended mine with a bit of copper pipe and a couple of Jubilee clips, but you can get the normal pipe from Porsche. Now, when I went to Porsche to get the normal pipe, they only had the one pipe listed. They didn't have it listed as like a replacement because of the different sizes and that. But we measured the new pipe. The store guy went and got the pipe out, and we measured it against, I just unclipped my old one and we measured it against it, and it was 1 inch longer, so it fitted. So you may need to get a new pipe that goes between the top of the oil air separator and your intake tube on there. That's about, off the top of my head with what I can remember, that's about as much as info as I can give you on it. I hope that helps, really. As I say, we couldn't get the camera in there. Take your time, get the car jacked up, get the wheel off, get under there with a torch and have a good look around to try and identify the bits and pieces. Get your hand up there and have a feel for the bolts. And then, as I say, it's literally, I think they were 10mm bolts. It's literally like a small socket set. Not you're going to need one of those small socket sets with like the 1/4 inch drive rather than a 1/2 inch drive. Don't know what they're called in metric. Or a spanner, and it is like literally a 1/4 of a turn at a time. So it's time consuming. Not particularly difficult, but it's time consuming, and it's frustrating in the fact that you are working totally by feel. So you have to be one of these people that are good at feeling what you're doing. As I say, and then to just recover again once you've got the bolts out. The next problem is getting that clip off of the rubber bellows. Again, we used a very small pair of point nose pliers, and it just took us 40 minutes just fiddling around and just trying to get them to grip it and lift it off, and eventually we did. Then it lifted out through the top, and as I say, when we put it back together, we used the Jubilee clip, so you didn't have the problem with the point nose pliers. And then you need the longer pipe, or you will need to extend your pipe, which I'd only recommend as a temporary measure. So I hope that helps. If you've got any more questions, let me know. Let me know how you get on with the job. Good luck with it. Can't remember how long it took us. I think at the end it took us about 3 or 4 hours, and we were only expecting it to take about an hour, but there you go. Let me know how you get on with it. Let me know if you've got any tips that we can pass on to other owners. And once again, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the comments and the feedback. Don't know what I'm doing over Easter, so maybe some videos there, may not. I'm still working on the clutch video because I'm trying to get the camera angles and the camera framing right for the double clutching. And I don't want the double clutching to look false either. I want you to try and see genuine double clutching. So that video might be a while coming, but it's half done. We're halfway there. So I might work on that over the Easter. I might try and get some videos up at the Easter. I might be spending time with family. So if I don't, have a great Easter, and I will see you in our next video. Thank you for watching. Please click the like, please subscribe, and please share. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.